provides Chapter 24 of the 1992 Constitution provides for the Code of Conduct for Public Officers in Ghana, dealing with conflict of interest, declaration of assets and liabilities, and oath of office. However, there is no legislation or act of parliament to give effect to the constitutional provisions on the Code of Conduct. This has made the implementation of the Code of Conduct under Chapter 24 a challenge, despite the mandate given the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice and the Chief Justice to investigate breaches of the Code of Conduct and take such actions. CHRAJ boss Joseph Whittal says investigating matters of asset declaration and conflict of interest is not the issue, but the legal regime that will spell out sanctions appropriately. He cited the case of the EC boss Jane Mensah and the Chief Justice, Justice Eni Yeboah's case as classical examples.
When a law is passed, sanctions are set out. This particular, the constitutional provisions in Chapter 24 do not create sanctions, but gives it to the discretion of the Commission. And discretion has also been interpreted to be said that it must be done under certain circumstances. So it restricts the Commission from wanting to go beyond a certain level. We have since still been handling certain type of cases, but I gave those two examples as outlier cases. One, in the course of the investigation, the person goes to. So what do you do? And then the other one, the complaint comes, but a day before the complaint, the person had already gone ahead to declare. So what do you do? So you need proportionately, you have to know how to handle this. But it would have been easier if there was a law that says, look, not only about discretion, but this is a sanction if somebody has breached it. So 1 day breach is civil enough. This is what should happen.
Mr. Whittal called on Cabinet to expedite action on the bill.
Assets declaration is one huge area. We're dealing with about 500. And the nature of the public offices is something that is interesting. One complaint alone, through a right to information request to the Auditor General, has enabled them to know the number of persons who have not declared and the people that have been brought before the Commission.
About 500 of them?
About 500 of them, roughly speaking. Now we also think we are looking at also who would have thought that the judges, Superior Court judges, would be under the scrutiny of the public. Yeah, but there are complaints that have come, allegations against Superior Court judges for non-declaration of assets. They are also with us.
Deputy Attorney General and Minister of Justice Alfred Yeboah says the fight against corruption requires a concerted effort.
In Ghana, what I've seen is that people talk about corruption, but if you ask them to come up with information, they refuse to come, even though we have various acts or laws seeking to protect people who give information about corruption. So the fight is not one person's fight, it's a collective fight. We all need to get involved. We all need to speak up. We all need to make sure that people who engage in corruption are not glorified. Because if, for example, I engage in corruption, it should be possible for my own people, even my family, to disown me and tell me that what I've been doing is not proper.
The Commission and its partners say they intend to use this year's International Anti-Corruption Day to build a broad coalition of public and private sectors and civil society for a robust conduct of public officers law that can effectively curb corruption and ensure that it is passed into law. Reporting for Joy News, Richard Kwejunya Akon, Accra.